I just used the top AI platforms in the world, the ones you've all heard of, to make these 3 landing pages. I gave them all the exact same prompt, and I wanted to see which one was going to create the best newsletter sign-up page. So I am going to give you the prompt. I'm going to show you what they all created and share with you the winner, so you can build landing pages, opt-in pages, sign-up pages, and sales pages with the best AI right now.
The Email Marketing Show.
Yes, okay, welcome. So let's get into it. Here's what we did. The 3 platforms that I tested were ChatGPT from OpenAI, Gemini from Google, and Claude from Anthropic. They're the 3 big ones. They all say they can code, and I was like, yeah, but can they code anything useful? So I purposely gave them all the simplest prompt in the world to see how much they know about what actually looks good and what actually converts in terms of landing pages for people like you and me. So let me show you the prompt. Let me get this up on the screen. That should do it. Lovely. So here's the prompt, right? And then we're going to get into the actual pages and look at the winner. So you are a direct response marketing expert specializing in high converting landing pages. Using all of your knowledge on landing pages that convert, I want you to design a world-class landing page that represents my brand and is highly converting. I've attached an image of a page that features my brand colors, but you are the expert. Make sure the page you produce appeals to the target market of men and women from the USA, age 40 plus, have disposable income to spend on their education, and are growing their business. They are coaches, online course creators, mentors, and membership site owners. These people want to grow their business to $500,000, and already know that improving their email marketing is the key. This is an opt-in page where we want people to add their first name and email address in order to sign up for our daily email newsletter, which contains tips to improve their sales from their email marketing. We're going to build this page in Go High Level. So obviously you'll use whichever platform, you'll say whichever platform you're going to build it in. So the code you provide should work on that platform. Here is the copy for the page. And then I just pasted in the copy from an existing page that I've already got. So there we've got it. Really, really simple. I didn't give it much information at all. So now shall we see what each of the 3 platforms actually produced? Well, just before we do, if you're enjoying this so far and you're getting value from it, make sure you do hit the subscribe and do hit like. And that way, I know that you're enjoying this, and I'm going to keep making more and more content like this for you. And of course, it means it'll show up in your newsfeed, and you'll actually see it. And by the way, I'm about to talk about my daily emails. That's the page we're building. If you want to get my daily email marketing tips, go to emailmarketingheroes.com/daily, and you can get on my email list and start learning email marketing from me absolutely for free. So now, what we've got, the first thing we did is I put this thing into Gemini. So here's Gemini. I gave it that prompt. Like you can see, there's that prompt that I put in there. What did it produce? Produced a bunch of code. I pasted it into my Go High Level as a block. And bingo, this is what it came up with. It's not bad. This is using Gemini 3 Fast. And it was very fast. It was the fastest of the 3 platforms that I tested. So I hit go, and it basically went boom. There you go. You're done. So you can see it's got the headline. It's put this little pre-head in. It's got some nice colors. I did have to. The first iteration of this actually had white text, a very light text here. I had to go back in and say, hey, I can't read it. I gave it a screenshot, and it fixed it up. I gave it the URL where my picture was hosted, but it did all of this. I gave it no additional prompts. It even put these lovely things in these boxes and made it look really, really nice. I think it looks pretty good. And as I said, it was by far the fastest of all of them. So let's go from that onto, I next had ChatGPT. Now, I used ChatGPT 5.2 Auto. It was pretty fast. Right? Same exact prompt, didn't change a thing. But the result, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what year is it? Like, this bit's okay, like this left-hand side, and this is pretty cool. Strange things to put in little feature boxes. But this on the right-hand side, it looks like a product launch from 2010. Like, it's pretty bloody awful. So that's pretty awful. The left-hand side's okay. I like what it's sort of started to do with this word famous. It's not, but it's just not very good, is it? It's just not great. So let's move swiftly on, because the next thing I did was I tested Claude. And Claude gave me this. So this is using Opus 4.6, and for looks, look at how good this is. I didn't actually give it the photo of me. Basically, what happened when I had this one? No, not this one. When I had this one load up, there was just a thing that said Kennedy picture here, and I thought, I can't show that. That looks terrible. It's not a fair representation. This didn't even ask for a photo of me. So this is what it looks like even without the photo, and it just looks amazing. You can probably see in the background there's all of these little sparkly bits. These bits of, well, they look like bits of dust, I guess, but I think it looks pretty good, right? It's kind of bringing it alive. It's chosen the color. Bear in mind, all of these chose the colors. It did all of the work for us. There's a little cool accent above the box. I've just noticed that if we look at the button here, it actually shimmers and shines, makes it look really good. These look really, really good. But I will tell you that while Claude looks the best, it also took about 4 times the time to actually do it. The other thing you need to know about Claude is that I found that when I've actually been building pages and doing sites and doing funnels with it, I run out of credits really, really quickly on Claude. It seems to have the lowest amount of credits, or it uses more credits per iteration than the other platforms. So that's definitely worth considering. Now, of course, that's what I would recommend. I recommend you use Claude. Now, if you want to know what's actually replaced, like completely replaced lead magnets for coaches and experts like us, you should definitely go and watch this video next.